Hello again. Welcome back. Today's video is a guide to the Assault class. The Assault class is best suited for close quarters and taking on vehicles, so some of the funnest parts of Battlefield 1, and is by far the most fun class to play. The Assault gets a wide variety of SMGs and shotguns, and some funky in between, so it's better suited for close combat, and you will be extremely limited in range. Not impossible, but very limited compared to all the other roles. The Assault gets 3 exclusive sidearms along with all the rest. The Gasser M1870, a revolver kind of similar to the Peacekeeper. It has quite a slow reload, but it is quite powerful in close quarters. The Howler pistol, a powerful pistol with 4 barrels. However, treat the powder pistol more like a revolver. You need to make your shots count. And of course, the 1903 Hammerless, which is a very fast and quick reload, however, is on the bit of the weaker side for damage. However, it's very good for picking off enemies that are already low on health. The Assault also gets 3 exclusive perks, first being Juggernaut. Your gas mask also reduces explosive damage by 20%, does stack. Now this refers to flat. This decreases incoming damage from explosions by 10%. So with your gas mask on, you can reduce the damage from explosions up to 30%, which could be quite useful on maps like Fort, Argonne Forest, where it's a bit more dense and packed up, where there will be a lot of explosions constantly. However, Juggernaut will only work if you have your gas mask on. Next up is Controlled Demolition. Your dynamite will now detonate sequentially. Now this just means you can detonate it one by one. I can't even think of a proper use for this. It is the most useless perk out of all the perks. I don't recommend this one at all. I cannot think of a single use for it. I don't know why it's even there. I think those are running out of ideas. And last but not least, Pilferer. Victims of melee kills drop helpful items relating to their kit. So if you melee kill an Assault, they'll drop 3 mines. Melee kill a medic, and they'll drop 3 bandage pouches. A support will drop 3 ammo pouches. And scouts, when melee killed, will drop a spotting flare. You will not be rewarded anything for melee killing elites, tankers, or pilots. Now the Assault do not get a lot of equipment, but the equipment they do get is extremely powerful. First up is the dynamite. You can simply throw sticks of high explosive and you can detonate them at any time. Or you can trigger the explosion by shooting them, which will make whatever you shoot it with get the kill. For example, use the Calibre, you killed a tank with the Calibre. Well done. It can be extremely useful around corners for getting infantry, and extremely powerful for taking out tanks and other vehicles. That the AT rocket gun and dynamite can be really good for destroying locked doors and breaking down walls. Next up is the anti-tank grenade. Very simple. It's a grenade that is a bit more heavier. You simply throw it and it explodes on impact for vehicles. This includes planes, so you can instant kill planes. However, if it doesn't touch the vehicle, it'll be on timer till it explodes. Now these can be great for finishing off already damaged vehicles or taking out planes instantly. but you do need a good throwing arm and a bit of luck with how they approach their dives. But if I can do it 100 times, you can do it. Next up, the anti-tank mine. Extremely simple and extremely powerful. You place it and it explodes when people go over it, or you trigger it yourself. Extremely powerful, can be combined with the anti-tank nade to almost instantly blow up tanks. The mines can only be placed on the ground, so it can be a bit janky to place them. Next up, the AT rocket gun. This is only the range sort of option you get for dealing with tanks as the assault, as you can shoot rockets at them. The damage is okay, considering you are taking them on at distance, and can instant kill infantry if hit directly. If you target weak spots, for example the gun, tracks, or engine, you can disable them, making the tank even weaker. Last but not least, the AA rocket gun fires an explosive air burst at 250 meters away. Great against planes. However, you do need to hit it multiple times for it to go down. A few things to note: the AA rocket gun must be used with its bipod, so this is in either a prone or using cover. The AT rocket gun is the exact same. It must be used with its bipod, from cover or prone. Do note, remember, the assault is primarily focused on CQC, so you need to be smart about how you position. You position well, you'll get good flanks, and be able to take on multiple enemies quite well. Especially when you're using shotguns, you'll notice how limited at range they can be, even with the slug versions. I really needed that dynamite for that 1 HP. As I said, mainly the assault is focused in CQC, but there is a few more ranged options. For example, the M1917 carbine patrol. It even gets a scope. There is a few slug variants for shotguns, so you can squeeze a bit more range out of them. Yikes. Ooh, very nice. As I said, the range is very limited even still with slugs, but they can still be rather fun to play. Assault really excels in its ability to engage in CQC. Thank you for watching. That's all I've got time for today. Until next time, see ya. If you haven't already, give me a like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.